Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, back with another reading. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Virgo. So, Virgo, what's up with y'all? Hold on, I forgot to shuffle these before I got started. That's my bad. You're about to have something to smile about, though, shortly. Okay, so let's see what's going on for y'all. All right, your confidence, self-expression, feeling confident in your self-expression, all right? So you guys are about to unveil some type of gifts or some type of talents that you guys already had. You guys are also going to feel a lot more comfortable getting outside your comfort zone. So things that you normally wouldn't have did, what's up, Majesty? You're... Things that you probably wouldn't have been comfortable doing before, you guys are going to be doing it with confidence, with zeal, you know what I mean? With excitement, passion, like, I can do this, I'm out here, you know what I mean? Yeah, some of y'all are getting over imposter syndrome, all right? Could be dealing with a Capricorn, could be dealing with a Cancer, Virgo, Leo, or you guys are becoming more confident in a craft, and becoming more confident through a routine or through a regimen or through like a plan, let's say a plan like course of action. So becoming more methodical, all right, feeling confident in it too. So you guys may be about to take leadership or have a lot more energy, you know what I mean, to break old habits. This could be anything, maybe addictions, maybe being lazy, maybe overeating, which could be like an addiction. Maybe, you know what I mean, maybe like, I would say laying around could be part of it too. You know what I mean, you guys are gonna start maybe becoming more active, having like a burst of energy or like a burst of enthusiasm about life. There we go, Knight of Cups. So you're about to get an opportunity from somebody who's gifted, an artist or a poet, a painter, creator, singer, something like that. But this could also be like you guys are attracting a partner. Now this is a karmic partner. This is a karmic partner and it's a self-known type of partner. So this may be a past partner because the Knight of Cups is usually a karmic past partner, but it don't have to be. It could just be a partner that resembles a pattern that you already had. So most likely we're going to see real quick, because when it's a karmic partner, it's usually a lesson. I mean, they're all lessons, but there's probably usually a lesson around love and around your limitations. Like this may be a partner that comes into your life to show you where you limit yourself or where you hold yourself back from, because the sun is an luminary and you're starting off with that. So you're gonna be feeling confident, feeling like I'm not dealing with the same experiences anymore. I'm not feeling like the old me anymore. I'm feeling like a new me. And this is a past experience that comes back to kind of confirm, you know what I mean? And also to call attention to like where you're hindering yourself, where you're holding yourself back from, you know what I mean? So they may show up as an ally as well though. Like, so it's not necessarily like they're being malicious. You know, they may like present it in like pleasant ways though. So it could be a Sag, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Virgo, Leo. All right, so they're gonna probably start off as like maybe trying to fix some of your little areas, maybe some of your wounds or fix some of your insecurities. So somebody who's gonna definitely try to build you guys up. All right, they may be over your shoulder at times, or be like the angel and the devil. They be like, you know, in your ear telling you some shit like, oh, hey, you need to do this, or you should probably do this, or, you know, they're very expressive. This is somebody who like speaks life into you or preaches a lot to you. You know what I mean? They tell you a lot. They give you like creative. This is somebody who probably would inspire you. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't seem like it's with malice. It's with like critique. It's somebody who will critique you, but like in positive ways though. So they give you like the dream or the vision and like, look, you should do this. Now do this next. Now do this. You know what I mean? So they kind of like tell you what to do methodically. You know what I mean? They give you maybe a plan or a layout. All right, this is somebody who gets in their feels around you too. So it says you must not take sides, and they don't take sides either. All right, so with this person, it's black and white. Well, yeah, it's black and white. Or one of you is black and white. I want to say it's with them, it's black and white, but it could be with you, so we'll see. It says no more skimming off the top. Abundance is coming your way. Prosperity and abundance is coming from spirit. All right. So this is somebody who wants to make a negotiation or a deal with y'all shortly. Whoever this is who's inspiring you wants to make some type of deal or negotiation with y'all. They kind of want y'all to need them or cling to them. Like they get more power when you cling to them. And I mean like in a positive way, like they feel more inspired, they feel more alive. You know what I mean? Like you guys may kind of like feed off of each other, but they also kind of show you where you're not like taking lead, where you're not taking charge, where you're not really like having the confidence to like take action or be who you need to be in the moment. You know what I mean? Because the Knight of Cups could be somebody who transforms at times. All right, yeah, we got, what is this, trine sextile? So this is going to be a beneficial interaction or a beneficial relationship or a partner that comes your way. Like, it's karmic, but like you learn a lot with this person. You know what I mean? It takes you out of like a comfort zone, takes you out of a stagnancy or a potential stagnant period in your life. You know what I mean? And it just illuminates your life. Just shows you a new world. Well, yeah, I'm saying a new world. Like they can kind of show you a new world where now you're not disbelieving of yourself anymore. You believe in yourself. And you could be a lot more independent where you don't really feel like you need people. Like, but you'll have them around, but you may not feel like you need them. Sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes we outgrow them because of that, because we learn that we don't really need people. All right, invitation. So you're about to get an invite from them. You're about to get an invite, yep, to work together or to do some type of partnership, because we got 7th house now, or Libra. So to work some type of partnership. It could just be a relationship, like romantic, where like, it takes you back to a pattern that you've already been in. So maybe you haven't dated in a while. Maybe you haven't been romanced. Maybe you haven't like been courted in a while, because the Knight of Cups is also the only night that really courts you. So maybe you haven't been courted in a while. You know what I mean? Maybe people haven't expressed how they really feel about you in an open manner. This is that chance. This is a partner that's coming your way to do that. Could be a Virgo, could be a Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo. This is somebody who finds you very attractive too. Or just find, like I said, if it's not romantic, then it's just somebody who sees you as like a big inspiration, their muse. You know what I mean? Somebody who like they kind of look forward to seeing, you know what I mean? You inspire them. They want to inspire you. They want to give that same feeling back to you. All right. So that's probably why it's going to also boost your confidence, because it's an attractive partner. The Knight of Cups is an attractive partner. They're known for like being a Don Juan or Don Juanita, you know what I mean? Or like for getting people, you know what I mean, like ready to go. Like, not ready to go, but like getting people like inspired and like to wish and to dream and to want to fall into love again, or fall into like their creativity or their imagination. Like they're almost like a Knight of Cups. It says knowing your worth. Whoever this is somebody who's coming to help you know your worth. And like I said, it's not even a negative way, because normally I would like, damn, this person some of y'all, everybody has shadow aspects. But the way you're going to view this person and the way they're going to view you is like idealistic. So you may view them as like perfect at times, and they may view them because like they do a lot to kind of like keep their appearance up. They do a lot to like make themselves appear to be the greatest to you. You know what I mean? So what does it say? Someone's taking credit for all your hard work, stealing your gifts. So, okay, all right. So maybe you need to know that. So this may also, so maybe that could be it too, because sometimes they could be a trickster. Knight of Cups sometimes like they're very like romantic, but also on the back end they could be very like malicious at times. But it may not look like it, because they can make it seem like, oh, I didn't mean to be that way. That wasn't like intentional. You know what I mean? But sometimes they can be kind of jealous of you at times, like in like a passive aggressive way, or in like some days they're not there for you. They'd be like, I wish you just do it, or I wish you just like get it together. Like some days they kind of like have unrealistic expectations of you, and like their perfectionistic ways rub off on you, where they like critique themselves very hardly, and then they critique you very hardly. So that could also be like the negative aspects of the relationship as well. You know what I mean? Where they're always over your back. They're always trying to judge your little, whatever you do, your creativity, your art. You know what I mean? So sometimes they try to like break your confidence as well. Like they want to they want to show up as a savior. So they want to show up as the person that boosted your confidence. And then if you're not doing stuff in the way that they want you to do it, then that's the person that tries to break your confidence. You know what I mean? So, because it's like also it says someone is taking your credit for all your hard work. So it's maybe someone who leaves once you build yourself up, and once you don't need them, then they leave. And some of y'all, they may even take what they brought with them. You know what I mean? Like an Indian giver, or they may like leave owing you something, or leave owing you a service, or owing you a debt, or something along the lines of that. Or they like leave out with a grudge. There may be a grudge between y'all at some point. You know what I mean? Like it starts off really romantic, really charming. They're really pleasing. They help you get where you want to go. And then in the end, it kind of like fizzles out. And then there's like a little resentment because of maybe how much they expected of the connection, or expected of you. Like this is somebody who has like grandiose views about relationships at this point, or about the partnership, about the business between y'all. Why am I keep touching these? It's not even on the deck. Oh, okay. So I guess it's, in the initial stage, it's going to be, so what? So I was thinking the same thing that makes you laugh, the same thing that makes you cry when it comes to this relationship. You know what I mean? Like the same thing you may like about this person will be the same thing that you don't like about them in the end. You know what I mean? Because they kind of show up as like a past partner or a past experience that you've had before. It says stay focused, you're close to achieving a goal. So there's maybe somebody who shows up because they see you, like you may be a highlight now, or you may be getting a little bit more attention, a little bit more recognition. Maybe they notice something about you, because the Knight of Cups is fickle. they notice something about you. You know what I mean? So it's that. It's like today you're very attractive, or today you're very appealing, or today something you said really sounds good to me. You know how like sometimes like even as tarot readers, some days we do some readings that people really love, and all of a sudden they really on your dick. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you, greatest reading ever. Right? And then other days you say shit that they don't like. They be like, this isn't my reading. You're not the greatest tarot reader today. You know what I'm saying? It could be the same thing with business. It could be the same thing with being a boyfriend, a husband, wife, you know what I mean, cousin. Suddenly you're not, you know what I mean? Like, it's like I come in and I inspire you. I'm hyped up. I'm glad that we're together. And as soon as you're not doing exactly what I expect you to do, you're not who you thought you were. You're not that guy, bud. You're not that guy. You know what I mean? It's one of those situations. But anyway, I guess you're going to figure out a bigger picture to this, because it says people can't give you peace if they are at war with themselves. So maybe you just kind of figure that out about this whole situation. It's just like, you know, this is just internal projections from other people, and you don't take it on, because I think that's what they kind of want you to like take on, maybe like get back into like a imposter syndrome, or get back into a position where they're able to like oversee you and like be over your shoulder and telling you what they expect or what they want from you, and you know, critiquing you, and you taking that for face value, or really like taking their opinion or their judgment for like, you know what I mean? Like they kind of want to be able to sway you. Could be an Aries, could be a Pisces, Sag, Aries, Scorpio, Virgo, Leo, Libra, Sag, Pisces, and for little razzle dazzle, it is a Aries, Scorpio. All right. But you're about to get an invite to work together, or to try to be in some type of relationship, maybe even to meet up, something like that. You're about to get that. All right. All right, so anyway, Taurus, that was y'all reading. Thanks for being here. Thanks for this. Wait, not Taurus, Virgo. I'm sorry. I just did Taurus. So Virgo, thank y'all. That was y'all reading. Thanks for being here. Thanks for rocking and rolling. All right, I'm gone. Y'all take it easy. Oh, happy Independence Day, whatnot.